Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the...
That will make my work easier.
What say you then?
I'll go now. Do you know where I might find Jor and Ljuvina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average...
Jor and Ljuvina settled near this harbor. Jor and Ljuvina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them. Hey, friend. Could you help me find some of my people? I'm looking for Jor and Ljuvina.
Sure. I know.
I am.
Then you will get no help from me, or any of the other merchants for that matter. Now, if you don't mind.
Bitter. Has Jor wronged him?
And what about me? What about...
Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
You must be the dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates...
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Jor and Ljuvina.
You know Jor and Ljuvina? What business do...
Yes, I know them, and you seem to know them too. Point me in the...
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Jor and Ljuvina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your...
Forget I said anything.
A manor. Jor and Ljuvina have done well for themselves.
Keep your coin pouch close to you. There are pocket thieves around lately.
They can... Crate of mine. And with no explanation.
Rules are rules, but I wish they would tell us what.
How about a round of...
Warlock, I'm interested.
Got your attention?
Let's be...
You just... This will do. Interesting.
This will be over soon.
You are really good at this.
This is my game, stranger. Just give up. Good game.
Well played.
I've had... Show me. Here. This is their home. The place has been ransacked. And this body... It's not Hjor or Ljufne. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something. Blood, but no body. Which way did they go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues. Who is that? Come closer, now! It's me, Ljuvina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Ljuvina. You're rattled. You know me. I'm a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this, These people tried to kill me.
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have a...
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been...
Who were they? Why were they after you?
They were after the... I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where is Yor?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. This
Need
way.
to cloak myself here.
They are still looking for me.
Hide low. We can slip past them.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Shadows now.
Won't take long.
I do not see any others. Let's keep moving.
This way.
Let's go.
I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed.
Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion.
We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will.
The ones who attacked you.
Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them.
Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here.
But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It is good to find you well, Yor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power.
However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Yor.
What?
These people send the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the Firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to her, Yor. She has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I've told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Faravid, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough! The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
King Risie, I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Well, Eivor of the Raven clan, as you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Hjor, perhaps for lack of better judgment, deems it necessary that you interrupt. Why?
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravid, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Hjor, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said. We don't have... He tells me to find more silver. Come, I will take you back to Ljufina. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Risie will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. A circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
You will forgive me for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few...
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Jor has changed.
Politics.
I'm happy for him. You've made...
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian text?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no... They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they...
Where is the largest collection of texts in this...
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Althon keeps a close...
I'll try my luck there. I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The Dogmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Risie demanded it.
That a man in need of a throttling. I'll have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchant.
I'll get started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I'll return when I find something. The archives. This must be where Ardon shuffles the council papers. It's not here. I should look around. Pile of official scrolls stamped with a seal. Wreaths, timber, food, wine. An expensive list of items to procure for a feast. That is a lot of wine.
Thank you, Audun. I will leave with these at once.
Of course. A4, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Ljuvina tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south. Eivor has offered to help rid Jorvik of the Red Hand.
How can I help?
An abbess does not strike me as a suitable choice against a gang of...
It is my duty to protect the role of Christianity in our lives. Texts like this Gospel of Matthew were created for more than just perusal. They are a gift. They spread the word of God, and it is that which must be pursued.
I admire your resolve. But unless the Red Hand is dismantled, they'll continue to... The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. You know something else. That much is clear.
The abbess has her suspicions.
As much as it pains me to say, I suspect something foul at the rectory. I have heard whispering. And the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory, often visiting the priests in the cover of night.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit. The rectory is on the road to the minster. I should look for the bishop there. Here is the rectory. The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet. Where is everyone? Enough! What has you doused in sweat and tremblings?
The Red Hand.
Looks as though everyone else has fled this place. So
Waiting for the bishop. One of our brothers said he would return soon. That's all I know, I swear it!
Where is this other priest?
He's locked himself in. That house, just there.
Meum exordidum planetum revoluta. Tales pietate. Und lave bit apparatus quod ad non sit inventum.
Someone is hiding in there. Muskie. Been here long,
Just who do you think you are, trespassing like this? This is my
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing.
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a...
I'm looking for the bishop.
Gone to his quarters. Said he would return once he finished tending to a private matter. But that was some time ago. What do you mean to do with him?
Now.
Lord, forgive me.
I knew I should have left with the others. Bishop's quarters. What is that burning smell? It's blocked. Several Christian texts. The abbess was right to cast suspicion the bishop's way. Blood. There was a struggle here. Lord above! The bishop! No, I can't look. Oh, dear Lord!
Ugh, the stench. He looks like suture shit. A charred letter beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word. It's a confession. The bishop played a part in destroying these texts. The rest of the letter is burned, but makes mention of the minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been kept?
Look around. Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them! It's the Red Hand!
Quiet. The Red Hand. I need to leave.
Find the pagan. We will burn that sinner. The others.
Show me what lies ahead. The target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It's time I head to the minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
Your shoes up, meeting. Watch for this. Sly box this one. Die, you! Steady. Let's tire our prey.
target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It's time I head to the Minster. The Abbess knows more than she's letting on.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Something troubling you, Father?
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
Because I ordered them to.
What?
The vellum that burn before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see...
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
Your mind has been poisoned, but worry not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad!
There is no one to tell. No one who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them. I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this.
Yes, Firebrand. The Abbess is the Firebrand. She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim. Not the Firebrand.
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did.
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be the day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what...
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue.
This cleansing of yours ends.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim. where colder and crueler fires await. Return to Ljuvina. She'll want to know about Abbess Ingeborg's involvement.
What news do you bring?
The Firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None, and it is often those we least expect who care. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the 4 is ours.
4? But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless shits have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Lovina, a moment of your time. And Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the docks lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn...
Should be called Jorvik's trade depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept. The Dogmaster. I do not...
Keep walking.
He has a loud mouth. Usually stands right around here yawping.
Fuck off.
There must be another way in. The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the market.
I know,
I forgot.
It seems like the complaints by the merchants never reached the council.
On their stores. Gods never knew mind. Someone else will take care of it. You are playing with fire. The needle will sting for far less than this.
The sting of a needle. I'm on his trail. Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth. So the Dogmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved bear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace. Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention.
What do you mean, trouble?
I don't know for sure, but the needle is calling for more.
Key. Where to?
We will go see him together.
The third crate of mine taken this week, and with no explanation.
Rules are rules, but I wish they would tell us why.
Hear me, friend. I have a...
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff a...
You want to let go of your silver? Try the narrow...
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through.
You will want to speak to...
The Dogmaster.
Sorry.
Someone who wants to do business.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt.
You mean the needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head...
I shall. Watch your...
Oh, me? Please, I've a bigger...
Are you going to enter the water or not?
No.
That man needs a push, or a good scare.
The quicker I am baptized, the bigger business will be.
One does not receive the Holy Spirit under the watchful eye of God simply to improve trade.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Children without going through the proper ritual.
No. I have avoided the water for weeks, and I do not intend...
Go, Sunan.
No. I have avoided the water for weeks, and I do...
I have work here that I know will interest you. Come back in.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. Hey, friend. I have a hoard of silver making...
I have nothing left to trade, but Coppergate Market is the right place. Ask around.
My thanks.
Have you any wine for sale? There's nary a drop in town.
Sorry.
Sorry I was late.
The lady. Type beast.
You know how it is. I could do with a cup, but alas, this feast is the talk of
If I follow them, they should lead me to the needle.
Fordi det delas judisk. It's spargenane.
Di nechta akul pure fram hier. Wat dom. Bellen fram hier.
Ja, beide nooie.
Schoolsmates in Valhalla leven. Die vieren het halfdag.
And make soup of your bones!
I need your eyes, my friend. Empty carts and a black cloth mark. Hiding among the rat's needle. Fitting. Best not to draw attention here. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the needle's operation? All this silverware. Some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well? They're melting the silver into bars and coins. What do they plan on doing with it?
Please, don't do this. I promise you your silver next week.
Please, don't do this. It's a misunderstanding.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here!
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread the needle. Someone like me.
You're a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
Watch for the counter!
That damned backrot slipped through my fingers. I'll finish this in cupboard.
Come, walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty! Let this serve as a lesson, should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation.
This place is heavily guarded.
I do the thinking. You do as you're told. funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go.
Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by...
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel.
Not for long. Where you have gone, there'll be no tears waiting for you.
Hey, hold on, you! I'm ready! Peace!
What news do you bring? The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle sold off the wares he seized to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye.
A valuable seal. And one of the four. Risje, Faravid, Odin, and...
You're the four members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come, to the archives.
Could I have missed?
Find out soon enough. Back on track.
I have seen these. Weapons and supplies. Enough for a small group of fighters.
Hardly enough for Halfdan's army.
Could be why Faravid is pressing the council for more silver. A list. What Jorvik needs for the Yuletide feast.
That is Audon's handwriting.
Items have been struck out. Where did he find the funds to make this larger purchase?
Audon is a well-connected man. The room to the left. That is where the councilmen confer.
A wax seal. Similar to the one I found in the sewers.
The seal you took from the needle's hand. You don't think someone could have stolen it?
Let's keep searching. This desk, it looks as though it's been moved here.
That's yours, desk.
It is loaded with silver. Scratch marks on the floor.
Yours desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Got the door. It is loaded with silver. There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him, not Major. He would never do this.
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjor. Right now we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater.
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I'll speak to each of the council members.
Even Hjor?
Even Hjor. If he is the vault, I'll not allow him to kill all these people. Ljuvina.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will. Now, to speak to the council members. I'll... Faravit, a word if I may...
Ah, Drengr. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes.
I may be courted, but I am selective with whom I join.
Ha! If that is a challenge...
Very well. I'll return with...
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can...
I'll speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. That may lead me to the vault. Aldon, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast.
That is putting it lightly. Soon the feast will begin. And these people will...
We should honor you. I'll fetch you some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
What a delightful feast!
Auden has outdone himself.
He has indeed. The High...
Sure.
There you are.
Worry not. We have tracked them.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this. Until then, it's important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I'll have the silver ready in the coming days. Thank you, Bob.
Of course, he has indeed. The High Reeve...
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
Not yet.
He has indeed. The High Reeve of Jorvik has a bride.
Rishia.
Come to...
I have some bad news. The wine...
Of course it has. Why would I expect differently? There may be more wine in my private stores. I'll send a man to retrieve it. Is there...
That is all.
I shall try.
He has indeed. The High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
Well, you... What are you doing?
Find the vault. Have you any idea who it is?
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
Who is it you suspect?
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Ingeborg collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the Firebrand.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sis, before we... Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords. I am pleased to say that today, on today, we honor you. We honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
The wine!
indebted.
Audun is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and more.
Shit!
And now, deafened and blinded by lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go! Attack on sight here.
There is no escape. No future for people like you. Let's slowly...
Hold it! Try the other way!
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They waste. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed...
On the backs of honest people. Merchants and priests and nobles alike.
A4, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many...
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the Wise One seek wisdom.
Countless spheres awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none. pure Lufina. Where did they go?
Eivor, over here!
Are you all right? We're fine. Firebrand and his cars escorted King Richier back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
Alden, that snivelling little shit. I don't care. I want
Calm, Lord Richier. Audun is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself. You want to calm me?
Audun aligned himself to a secret group that was...
He had help from two others. Grigory the Dockmaster and Ingeborg the...
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple, they would have eaten Jorvik from the...
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grotto.
That's right. Silver the Dockmaster was...
What do you propose we do with it?
Hard-working merchants were robbed of their wares. Honor Yuletide by giving the silver back to the honest citizens of Jorvik.
A wise suggestion. I agree.
Fine. I will see to it that Hjord distributes... Come, Faravid. Help me secure this hoard. I could use a bloody walk.
We have a saying in Bjarmia. Only the dead get to come.
And we're still living.
I could muster a few complaints about the king and the treasury. But...
We did. It may be we were the recipe to keep Norway from Harald all along.
We still can be.
No. Norway is behind me now, and the rest of England ahead. That said, I must be going.
Wait. Should you ever need us, we will come.
One last thing. The silver on your desk, Hjord. It planted a seed of doubt in my mind, so I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can forgo the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufina. A Yuletide gift.
You sneak.
I'll take my leave before you shame the throne.
Until our paths cross again, old friend.
In this world, or the next.
You drop by Jorvik again? Please join us for an ale. I know of a place down the street.
If the wind calls me back to Randi, best tell her the good news.
Please, brother, tell us another. Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now.
Rubbish! You have discarded it!
It was not rubbish, I intend.
Randvi, what?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot.
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You'll state your cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I've been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories of
lies and slander.
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rule. Now, Gudrun, what did you do?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For Sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold up. I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what's it?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view. I assumed it was refuse, abandoned.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably...
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let... After careful thought...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You are not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair? Oh no. Now you have it back. I am your Jarl. the source of all Raiden. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign. Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Beyond our friendship. I did not mean for this to escalate.
No, I understand. You were...
Basim, have you...
We talk from time to time.
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss?
He appears to me more...
Thoughtful. That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he...
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But...
Indeed.
You were well within your rights.
Good day, my... I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless.
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own.
If it is not too... In the meantime...
I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik with Juvina and Jord's aid. And
you do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back alley brawls.